most annoying thing about this scale, which pretty much is always open, is this 10 kilometers an hour. So we have to drag like this and hope that they don't stop us. Well, I made it through the scale. They didn't stop anybody. It looks like they were closed. Look, the car's in the ditch. Looks like it just happened. Man. Yeah, roads are treacherous. On the other side, still a traffic jam. And now I'm approaching Airdrie. And after that, it's what, probably 30 kilometers, 22 miles to my destination. The roads are slippery as hell. People are driving. I see the rear of the vehicles goes left and right, and another guy's in the ditch up ahead on the left. Spin out, hit the wire cables. Somebody's having a bad day. I'm driving 90 kilometers an hour, basically. I see it's icy. Small truck stop is coming up. I'm pretty sure I stopped here because most of my loads when I was delivering to Alberta were going to Edmonton. A couple of times to Red Deer, but very rarely they would go to Calgary. Check this out. The guy's in the ditch. Stuck in the mud. Oh, it's a tow truck. The tow truck stuck in the mud. You don't see that every day. Yeah, it's a Petro Pass. Actually, yeah. Well, I never had a Petro Pass card, but I still stopped at these stations just to, you know, for the night. Well, I'm crossing over the Highway 2. So Calgary is that way. I'm on a local highway called 581, heading west to the town called Carstairs. Kind of like stairs, you know, like stairs in your house, car and stairs. Should hit it in 5 clicks. That's my destination, co-op store. So just finished unloading, put my wheel lift on the ground, raised the rear of the bed onto the dock, and they had one of those lifts, you know, that goes from the floor to the top of the dock. It was a bit sketchy, but I managed to unload it. And so there's a railroad behind me here. And life in a small town. Sorry for my dirty window. So what do we have? We have, of course, you need a liquor store. And you need to cut your hair. You know, after you're tipsy, you don't want to trust yourself with scissors, you know, or any other sharp objects. And check this out, the year at the top of that Carstairs hair company says 1906. Holy moly, how old is this town, you know? And so you can see it's all like 2-story buildings here. This looks like a main drag. I see Bank of Montreal there in the distance. And what people drive? Okay, Jeeps. More Jeeps, SUV, pickup trucks, and then we have what is it? Liquidation.ca, where the blue truck is, and of course you always have sick people. Riverside Physiotherapy Clinic, and what is it? Creative Learning Center in the middle there. And then of course you always have, you have to have noodles. That's My Noodle House next to the Remax office. And that's the dock where I was backing. So yeah, took like my mirrors were so dirty after driving. took a while to properly position the truck so that I was square. I love this phone, you know. 5x zoom, 2x zoom, and you can change it as you're filming. That's i16 Max. And that's my road trip. If I see something interesting on the way back, I'll show you guys. Oh yeah, and of course when we have nails and spa salon. But it looks like dead. 2 people near the liquor store, which is still closed. Well, probably that's the couple that owns the liquor store. All right, time to head back. 50 kilometers back to base. Yeah, this was a nice little road trip. We're gonna call it a road trip from Calgary to Carstairs after a snowstorm. I'll probably see more accidents closer to Calgary. See what I can do, man. It's like a wheel in here, and I can zoom in and out. Beautiful. Circle K on the left is selling gas for $1.36.9, which is not a bad price after the carbon tax was removed. Different road than what I used when coming here. I was afraid this would be a bad road, but this is shorter, so we're gonna check it out. Nice looking train on the right. Wow, looks like 2 kilometers long. I don't know. That road that I took before, there's a school there, and as I was coming in right after 8 o'clock, there was a bunch of pedestrian crossings, you know, crossing guards, and the speed limit was 30 kilometers an hour. So this way it's really, you avoid that area, but of course now there's no school children anymore, they're all inside the classrooms. So check out this train. So Calgary, 65 kilometers. Well, that's the downtown. That's a bit closer to my to our shop. So the signs on lots of graffiti on the cars. Okay, we're coming out to locomotive number 2. See this red one? Kansas City Southern. Cars, it's a CP rail. was slowly moving, now he stopped. And I can already see the end. And they're probably empty because only 2 locomotives. Normally you don't see them. Usually there's like 2 in the front, 2 in the back. But this guy has only two engines, that's it. This one for 8 kilometers, 5 miles till I reach Township Road 292, and then I'm turning left. All around, kind of like a farmer's country, but nice road. I should have taken this one going in. The speed limit is 100 clicks an hour, but the guy in front of me is driving slowly because it's a minivan, a Dodge, so probably front wheel drive. Let me guess, he already switched his tires to the summer tires. And he's driving 65 kilometers an hour. And the railroad is still to my right. Spot to pass this guy, but there's a hill and a turn, and I cannot see the markings on the pavement. No, it's a dual line. Okay, we'll wait. My turn is coming up in 5 clicks. Fault that I cannot see the markings in the middle. Like, are you allowed to pass here? Not allowed? Clean the snow, okay? Then I will know what's legal and what's not. of Highway 2. There's no traffic there, so this Township Road 292 is probably just, yeah, it's a very small stretch. Just kind of like a ramp to Highway 2. So there should be a stop sign. Yeah, here the roads, you know, once we were like halfway here, the roads became much better. But going south, I think around, especially just north of Airdrie, and then between Airdrie and Calgary was really bad. And I hope the traffic jam has dissipated by now. Otherwise, it will take me an hour to get back to base. Star pulling a couple of tankers, big ones. Yeah, the Highway 2 is to my left. I'm running parallel. Basically, we heading south.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
This highway was 2A. 2A. So Red Deer is straight. Calgary is right.
Turn right to merge onto Highway 2 South toward Calgary.
Highway 2 South, here we go. truck that I saw stuck in the mud on the other side is already gone. And in the middle of the picture you can see the downtown Calgary, some 30 kilometers away.